On Sunday, Liverpool's true season begins with a first competitive match in the FA Community Shield against Crystal Palace. Let's preview the match in this video, talk about the key narratives, talk about what we'll be looking for from Liverpool to start the season strongly, and what my predictions are for the game. So Arne Slot was amazing last season, took Liverpool to the title in his debut season, but with a squad he inherited from Jurgen Klopp that had already gelled to some extent, and all he had to do was tweak the way we played a little bit, make us a little bit more cautious, make us a little bit more sounder in defence, and that was it. We didn't really change too much in terms of formation, in terms of personnel, in terms of much really. It was just tweaking and improving an already excellent recipe that Jurgen Klopp had left Arne Slot. But this summer has seen an exodus of players, a whole load of new players come in. I mean, we have Wirtz, Ekitike, Frimpong, Kerkez. How will they gel? In pre-season, it's been going all right, actually, but it's always a bit hard because players aren't fully fit. They're not fully into their rhythm yet. The tactics are still being taught to the squad, and a new set of tactics by the manager. And so, yeah, there were holes there. We were caught on a counter-attack a lot in pre-season. That was a big worry. But also, a lot of the times, apart from the last pre-season match against Athletic Bilbao, Athletic Club as they prefer to be known now, where we had a pretty much first 11, all the rest of the teams were muddled and mixed up. We had Robbo playing in defence. We had Frimpong playing right wing. It was hard to see what the true vision for Arne Slot is from all those pre-season matches. Here, we will get a proper idea of who he thinks his best 11 are, what the actual final formation will be. Is it a 4-3-3? Is it a 4-2-3-1? We will find out. And this is a statement match. He'll be going into this, Arne Slot, wanting to show now that he has his own team, not Jurgen Klopp's team, his team that he is building and spent a lot of money on building. He's going to want to do at least as well as last season, if not better, to show last season wasn't just inheriting a great squad. It was because he is a brilliant manager. How voracious will that high press be, or will it be cautious? And what kind of vertical transitions will we be looking for down the wing? I expect a lot. Crystal Palace, did they overachieve last season, or have they really, truly improved to the point where they can kick on and start maybe knocking on that top 6? Problem for Crystal Palace is been no major signings. Eze and Guehi are unsettled. Guehi because of Liverpool, Eze because of Arsenal, I think it is, that seem to be knocking on the door a lot there. They've lost some depth players, and without adding to the squad, you do wonder if they could kick on. We'll find out in this match how ambitious the players, the team as a whole, are going into this season. Are they feeling like a tight-knit group without new players coming in to maybe unsettle them? That sometimes could be a good thing. Or are they thinking there's a lack of ambition in the ownership of this club and I'm stuck in a mid-table team when maybe I should be at a better team? Eze and Guehi in particular may be thinking that. And of course, this is Florian Wirtz's debut match, 116 million, rising to that. A lot of pressures on this guy's shoulders. Everyone keeps talking about him being possibly the best young number 10 in Europe. And we have him. And in preseason, we saw him play in a number 10 role just behind Ekitike, Salah on the right, and Cody Gakpo on the left. There's a lot of pressure in that role too, because you are the maestro, you are the conductor of the attack. Everything flows through you to some extent. How's he going to link with Salah? Is Szoboszlai going to still be in the team, and actually McAllister's the one suffering from Florian Wirtz taking that most advanced midfield position? There'll be a battle on the right side with Frimpong bursting up and down that right flank, but having to look out for Eze. Eze is Crystal Palace's most influential player in attack, I would say, most creative player, And Frimpong is going to have to be tracking him, getting back, making sure he snuffs anything Eze wants to do out. And with Trent now gone, it feels like it's been a long time ago. Will we suffer from a lack of vision in terms of long through balls along the ground or in the air to get over a tight, compact Crystal Palace defence? All right, and so I would put Liverpool serious favourites to win this, not just because we're a better squad, we're the champions and all that sort of stuff, but also because there's a bit of a intensity versus instability dynamic going on in this match. Liverpool very, very intense. Intense in the players they brought in for huge amounts of money. Intense in Arne Slot's ambition and demands for hard work. Intense in our attack. 4 attacking players. Wirtz, Ekitike, Salah, Gakpo, all interacting and interplaying and driving forward at pace. There's a lot of pace in this team, along with Kerkez and Frimpong on the left and right. It's terrifying for defenders when players are charging at you at the pace that Liverpool do when they do counter-attack. In pre-season, we saw too much counter-attacking and we got counter-attacked because of that. But with Crystal Palace, instability. I think there's fears for Eze and Guehi going that trickles down to the rest of the squad if we lose our 2 best players, our 2 leaders in defence and attack. Where does that leave us? What does that make us as a club? And we're not bringing anyone else in. There's a lot of anxiety and nervousness that can breed in that instability. And so whilst I think Liverpool as a squad have a lot more talent than Crystal Palace, I think this is less about talent and more about momentum. And the momentum is surely with Liverpool too. My prediction is it's going to be a 3-0 win to Liverpool. If we do not win, if we fail to win, that will be a terrible start for us. Even if we really should be rational and say, well, 1 game is just 1 game. Let's wait 10 games into the season and see how the team are firing. Still losing that first game to Crystal Palace with all the money we've spent over the summer would be a bit embarrassing. You know the rival fans will mock. And so what's at stake? Well, not just the silverware, not just a trophy, not highly regarded, but you still want to start the season with a trophy that's emboldening. I think what's more at stake than that is saying to the world, last season wasn't a fluke, last season wasn't a one-off. We're not going to go back into our corner now and let City start winning the Prem all over again. We now want to dominate. And what better way to say we're here to dominate by dominating in this match? Dominating with a tight defence, a blistering attack, and big 3-0 win. Let's do it. Let's go. Give me your predictions below. Let me know what you think the scoreline will be. Can't wait to watch this match on Sunday. And I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.